How you doing, Sonny Jim? You gonna talk? You gonna tell me what's going on? Huh? Look at here, boy. What's with the notebook?
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
That's right. The knife?
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Hmm.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Ah, ring's engraving.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Right. Okay. That's all we're gonna get. Now we're gonna investigate into him. What's up with the hat? Ooh. Look at those shady eyes. Ooh. Stitch. Huh. So that's been worked on. Expensive fabric. Why? If it's expensive, why would he have like a cheap patch? Doesn't make sense. This is an expensive coat. Short sleeves, not even gonna fit you. Oh, man. You've been working. And then some. He's got some old scars. How do you have an expensive suit with, like... You couldn't afford that.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Let's try this again.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
That's right.
I will see you soon, young man.
Yeah, young man.
Let me go. I'm innocent.
Yeah. Time to deduct something in my brain. We're gonna put the clues together. Alright. Let's see. Notebook. Break-in attempts. Okay, we're ordered to recover the notebook been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves guilt of the person who made these attempts. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna make him connect. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could harpoon well enough to kill a fully pierced body. Yes, we need to do that.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I am sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
We're gonna stare at a door. This is what we do. We look at a door or a wall, and we're gonna stare at it and talk to ourselves. murmur in the silent quiet of abyss. Going back to Baker Street. Alright, Watson. First, we're gonna check out the archives because of that engagement ring. Dawson. Alright, Dawson, investments, bankrupt, investments, blah blah blah, heavy losses in his portfolio, and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. Not good. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company, catastrophic. Joshua Negan is one of the bankers. He has mysteriously disappeared. He is last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Is wanted both by the police and his editors. Well,
It is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
well, because I got more evidence. But we must talk to Watson and figure out how to do a harpoon.
A spot of whaling, Watson? Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Pig.
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
Oh, he did a Ripper case? That's cool.
Goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oh. Alright, so we have a chance to go talk to the kid about what's going on, or harpoon a pig. Let's go harpoon a pig. Alright, we're gonna go walking. Gonna grab a harpoon off the creepy cabin. We're gonna throw it at a pig and make some bacon today. Yeah. Take harpoon.
Should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Lovely. Just a nice pool of blood right there. Now we're gonna walk back. Or can we just open this? Oh, we could just do this. It's better. Hey! You got us a nice big headless pig. That looks really weird. But alright.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Yeah.
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Here we go.
Aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Alright. Okay. Come on. Ah. Let's try this again. Oh!
You should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Well, there. I was not off by much. Screw you. Oh, that one was worse. What the hell? That's dead center. Okay, I'm gonna aim up a little. There. Got it through. With many attempts.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
There's only one carcass. From what I can tell, anyways. Alright, investigation time into the mine. Let's see. Feat of strength incurs or lucky throw. Could manage. It's probably a feat of strength. Oh, you have an option. Okay. Probably can change in the future. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Morning. Busy day, eh? Don't mind me. Just checking out some things. Do we have a body yet? No. You can see it from here.
Locked.
It's still locked. Is he still in there? Good. I want to talk. I'm gonna talk with the boy. Hey! What's up with Dawson?
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Or just left you.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Can I just drop that on your head? Probably shouldn't. Let's see. Anybody in there?
Locked.
It's always locked. Can you be unlocked one of these times? Ah.